friends, welcome. It's Miss Johana from Pre-K 2, and today I am going to be reading a story to you guys. And today's story is written by a man named Freeman, and he's the creator of Corduroy. Now that's my all-time favorite children's book. And did you guys know that he's written other stories with Corduroy as a main character? It's true, and I have one of those stories here with me. And this story is called A Pocket for Corduroy. So let's see what this story is all about. Late one summer afternoon, Lisa and her mother took their laundry to the laundromat. Lisa carried along her toy bear, Corduroy. The laundromat was a very busy place at this hour. Now, Corduroy, you sit right here and wait for me, Lisa said. I'm going to help wash our clothes. Corduroy waited patiently, then he suddenly perked up his ears. Lisa's mother was saying, "Be sure to take everything out of your pockets, Lisa dear. You don't want your precious things to get all wet and soapy." "Pockets?" said Corduroy to himself. "I don't have any pockets." He slid off the chair. "I must go find something to make a pocket out of," he said, and he began to look all around. First, he came to a pile of fancy towels and washcloths, but nothing was the right size or the right color. Then he saw a huge stack of colorful clothes in the laundry bag. "There ought to be something in there to make a pocket out of," he said. Without hesitating, he climbed inside the bag, which was filled with pieces of wet laundry. The dampness didn't bother Corduroy in the least. "This must be a cave," he said. "I've always wanted to live in a dark, cool cave." I wonder why that is. Could it be because he's a bear and bears live in caves? I think so. Later, when Lisa looked for her bear, he was gone. "Oh, Mommy," she cried. "Corduroy isn't here where I left him." "I'm sorry, honey," said her mother, "but the laundromat will be closing soon and we must be getting home." Lisa did not want to leave without Corduroy, but her mother insisted. "You can come back tomorrow," she said. "I'm sure you will find him." As they left, a young man wearing an artist beret was taking his wet laundry out of a bag, the very bag that Corduroy had discovered. Before he knew it, Corduroy was being tossed together with all the sheets, shirts, shorts, and slacks. Inside the dryer. But just as the artist was shutting the glass door, Corduroy tumbled out onto the floor. "How in thunder did that bear ever get mixed up with all of my things?" the artist wondered. Poor Corduroy was damp all over. "The least I can do for him is give his overalls a good drying," said the man. He unbuttoned Corduroy's shoulder straps and put his overalls in the dryer. That was very nice of the man. Corduroy grew dizzy as he watched the clothes spinning around and around and around, but the artist became inspired. "This would make a wonderful painting," he said, as he took a sketch pad out of his pocket and began drawing the swirling colors. I can hardly wait to get back to my studio. Look at all those colors. I see yellow, I see orange and red, green overalls in there, some blues and whites and blacks as well. Finally, the dryer stopped whirling and the man gathered up the clothes. Then he helped Corduroy put on his worn dry overalls, and all at once, the manager in the laundromat called, "Closing time! Everybody out!" Corduroy was gently placed on top of the washing machine. "I wonder who that bear belongs to," said the artist as he was leaving. "He should have his name someplace. He's too fine a fellow to be lost." I agree. As soon as the lights were turned off, Corduroy began his search again. He was surprised to see something white glowing in the dark. "Maybe it's snow," he said. "I've always wanted to play in the snow." And we know all about playing in the snow, don't we? He accidentally tipped over the open-lidded box, and suddenly he was covered with soft, slippery soap flakes. Gradually, Corduroy began to slip and slide all over the place. "Oh, what fun!" he said with a smile. "I've always wanted to ski down a steep mountainside." Whee! He landed paws first in an empty laundry basket. "This must be a cage," he said, peeking through the bars. "I've never wanted to live inside of a cage like a bear in a zoo." And I don't blame him. Look at him. He looks so sad. But by now, Corduroy felt drowsy, and soon, he nodded off to sleep. It's been a long day for the poor bear. Next morning, when the manager came to open the laundromat, there was Lisa, waiting. "I left something here yesterday," she explained. "May I look around?" "Certainly," said the manager. "My customers are always leaving things." Lisa was searching under the chairs and in back of the washing machines when she heard the manager call to her. "Is this what you're looking for, señorita?" And is it? I think so. There's Corduroy. Yes, he's my best friend," shouted Lisa. She reached in and picked up Corduroy out of the basket. "So this is where you've been, you little rascal," she said. "It's time that I took you home." Lisa thanked the manager and ran down the street, holding Corduroy tightly in her arms. "I thought that I told you to wait for me," she said. "Why did you wander away?" "I went looking for a pocket," Corduroy said. "Oh, Corduroy, why didn't you tell me that you wanted a pocket?" asked Lisa. Do you think that Corduroy knew that he wanted a pocket before they went to the laundromat? That very morning, Lisa sewed a pocket on Corduroy's overalls. "And here's a card that I've made with your name on it for you to keep tucked inside," she said. "I've always wanted a purple pocket with my name tucked inside," said Corduroy as he and Lisa nuzzled noses. The end. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Until next time, friends. Goodbye.